Hey, happy Sunday, Scoopers. How's it going? Hope you guys have had a pretty good day. I've got a couple topics that I'd like to talk to you about today. First things first, the Lamborghini and Supreme drop, the collab from this last Thursday. Um, what did you guys think about it? I'm kind of curious to hear that because I thought it was decent. There were a couple good items in there. But really, that mock-up that somebody did of the black Aventador that ran into the light pole and was on fire and everything had the Supreme X Lamborghini text at the bottom, that was amazing. They absolutely should have run with that. That should have been the official tee. That was great. Props to whoever did that. Um, that mock-up just blew it away. All the legitimate stuff could have been way better. I think if Lamborghini had a little more sense of humor about their own issues and whatever, then that could have been really great. But yeah, props for that. That was a that was a great way to I don't know, poke fun at it. Let's see what else. Cinder Reflectives dropped recently. They're not doing so hot on the resale market. If anybody managed to cop them, hey, congratulations. I think it's a great looking shoe. It's one of the better dark tones. Kind of subtle with the reflective. It's not as bold as some of the others. Definitely a good dark tone though. It'll be easy to match to a lot of outfits and stuff. No problem there. And I think if it weren't for everything else that's going on at the moment, those would be really kind of blown up. The reflectives have always done well in the past, and I think they will again once things kind of settle down. But right now it's just not a good time. I mean, you guys saw how the 380s did. The mists, the reflective ones were up for what, a day or two, and then they just tanked. And then the non-reflectives, they just sat. Nobody. All the resellers I know that picked them up returned them because resale on those is just bad. They're selling for below retail on in a bunch of different sizes on StockX, on Goat, on all over the place. So not a great cop, unfortunately, if you got it, but hopefully it'll recover. I personally I think those are way better looking than the aliens. Definitely better. Hi, Sophie. Oh my god. Definitely better than the blue oats, which are coming out soon, or maybe we should keep calling them the Blorfs because I don't know what they were thinking with that design. I don't know. Sometimes you hit and miss. I think that one's a big miss. So I'm gonna skip that one whenever that one comes out. Hi, baby. And just not even gonna worry about it. It's there are so many other shoes coming soon that are actually good looking, shall we say, that I'm not even gonna bother. Speaking of upcoming releases, let's see. This week we have the Motion logo hoodie and beanie from Supreme dropping this Thursday. That's gonna be super hot. I expect those to just fly, no question. Every colorway is gonna do great. The beanies should be a pretty good, relatively cheap cop. The hoodies, I want to say, are $158 retail, and their resale should still be pretty good, even with everything that's going on right now, because they've been hyped up since the start of the season, pretty much. So those should pop. Anything else coming out this week, we'll see, but those definitely keep your eyes on. What else? Let's see. Travis Scott 270s are dropping 410, which will be this Friday. It's Travis Scott. They're gonna blow up. It is what it is. That man right now cannot fail. Everything he touches is gold, except for those Reese Puffs. Anybody who's still got some of those might want to think about getting rid of them or just eating them at this point. I mean, they're Reese Puffs, guys. Just eat them. It's fine. But all the other stuff that he's been a part of has been great, and props to him. A lot of his designs that his name are attached to are really solid. The 4s are great. The ones with the pocket in them and everything, fantastic. and the reversed swoosh. Like, it's great. He's building up his own design vocabulary here, and I think it's fantastic, the stuff that he's putting out. Yeah, so those 270s should do pretty well. I'd be really surprised if they didn't, actually. But, go into everything this week in particular and these upcoming months with a little bit of caution. The market right now is kind of and we'll see how long it takes for things to get back to normal. Once people are a little less worried about necessities and stuff, then maybe their budgets will start to allow for the luxuries, which, let's be honest, that's what we're providing here. These are luxury items. They're not necessities. And hopefully things will turn around, everybody will be good, and the resale market will pop again. Got a little bit sidetracked there. Next up this weekend, we have the Alva 700 V3s coming from Yeezy. This is the triple black look, with the glow-in-the-dark cage and everything. These are fantastic to me. It's an all-dark colorway. People love the dark colorways, so that's going to do really well. The glow-in-the-dark nature of it and just the very organic look of it, I think, is going to make it extremely popular, just like the Azael. But, being all black instead of being the lighter tones, I think this one has the potential to be even more popular than the Azael. But, just my opinion. What do you guys think? Which one do you like better? I kind of like the Azael a little more, but that's just because it looks like it's got that kind of skeletal bone structure to it and everything, and it's interesting. It's very futuristic, very alien, very organic. It's cool stuff. So definitely looking forward to adding those to my collection at some point. And definitely going to go for the Alvas this weekend. If you're going for them as well, good luck. I hope you get them. I think they're going to be a great shoe. The Court Purples from Nike also released that day. The AJ ones, those are also probably going to be a big seller. Normally, the great sizes to go for would be the kind of 7 to 10, 8 to 11 range, something like that. But I think in this case, the base sizes are going to be the way to go. Just because they're purple, girlfriends are going to like them. It's going to be a good one to cop in the smaller sizes, where I think there will be a little bit more resale potential. Not to say don't go for the big ones, but I think small's where it's going to be at for these ones. But, time will tell. Couple other releases lined up. Looks like most of these are a little further out, though, so I will talk about them in the next video. And yeah, so tell me your thoughts on those, on the ones that are coming out, on the releases for this week. Hi. Yeah. And in the meantime, we'll take a look. We'll take a look at some of the recent cops that I've got, which are, I think, worthy of a little bit more attention. So first up, we've got. You want to introduce this one for me? First up, we've got the Air Max 2090 Duck Hunt. And these ones were overshadowed by the reverse Duck Hunt camo, the reverse Duck camo Air Maxes that came out on the same day. But I think that these are just a great looking shoe. Look at how the red pops, the infrared, and the way that the camo is hidden here behind the mesh and everything, and the stitching gives it that little futuristic tone to it. Like, this is just such a neat design, and I can't believe how much they've been slept on right now. Like, everybody else was going for the other Duck Hunts, and I get it. That's a great design, especially since it's a reverse of one of the classics. But this is, I like it. I think this is, it's great. It's just, it's so subtle. Like, they've even got a little bit of a snakeskin pattern to the swoosh on it. There's so many good details about this sneaker, and it is just 100% being ignored right now. So, I don't know. If you get a chance to see these in person, obviously the camera is not going to be nearly as good as in person. You can't appreciate the quality of the materials and everything on the camera quite as much as you can when it's in hand. But these are a good cop. Like, these are solid. I'm probably gonna end up keeping these ones because they're just so neat. I love these. These are great. Got that little bit of flash to them. But yeah, these are a nice cup. And then the other one I'm really excited about. These ones are from a friend of mine in Europe. His name is Yannick. He's in Austria, actually, specifically. These were a Yeezy. They are a 350 V2, and they are the European exclusive taillight. This was released about the same time as the others, the Earth and the Flax, I want to say it was. So the Earth was the US exclusive, and then the taillight was the European exclusive. This one was only released in Europe, Russia, and the Ukraine. And it is just such a clean colorway. Like, look at this. This is fantastic. The tone on it is great. It's just got that super subtle color to it. This nice gray goes with basically anything, and then just that little pop, that little extra color is great. Makes it stand out. It's got the transparent stripe as well. I know that one's been kind of popular lately. But yeah, these are just fantastic. They're very, very similar to the True Forms, which I'm assuming everybody's kind of familiar with. That one's got a little more blue to it. It's a little darker. The orange tone on that one is darker as well. But this one is a little bit lighter. It's got a little more pop to it, I think. Yeah, it's a nice cool tone. This will be a good one. Good one for basically any outfit, any season. Especially, I'm thinking this one kind of strikes me as like a spring or a fall in particular, but whatever. But yeah, these ones are super cool. Got a couple pairs of these, and more than likely one of these is going to end up sticking around for the girlfriend anyways, because they're her size and she thinks that they are just the most comfortable thing that she's ever tried on. So guess Bay is getting some Yeezys. But yeah, so that's been a quick look at the taillight. Ta-da. Let me know what you guys think about these. Like, are these something you want to cop? Are these kind of a drop because they're similar to the other colorway? I don't know. Tell me your thoughts. I'd love to hear some feedback on what you guys think is in right now. What you guys think is in style. Obviously, the Yeezys are releasing new stuff all the time. They've got so many different colorways to choose from and all that, but I think those are pretty cool. Let's see. What else? Just kind of general thoughts on the market and everything. Right now, for those of us who are in the resale game, or those of us in basically any game, shit's weird, to be honest. A lot of the stuff that people are really excited for, that there's been a lot of hype for, is just not moving. And part of the reason for that is just COVID, period. That has thrown everything out of whack. People are, having to focus more on staying home, staying safe, taking care of necessities, taking care of rent and everything else. And I 100% understand that. Obviously, yeah, that's more important. That's priority for sure. So to everybody out there who is dealing with it, to those of you who are out there providing those essential services and everything, thank you, for real. You guys are keeping the country afloat. You're keeping the world afloat. No joke. And I don't think you guys get nearly enough credit for everything that you do. So thank you, for real. I really hope that stuff gets back to normal soon. I hope you all are staying safe. Keep looking for those good deals in the meantime. If you've got capital that you can put into this as part of the resale game, it's not a bad time if it's money that you can afford to hold on to. Like money that you don't need to put into anything else. Because I think at the moment, a lot of stuff is just going to be buy and hold. We're not going to be seeing regular profits. We're not going to be seeing what we're used to for a while until everything starts getting back on track again. So if you've got money to spare, maybe pick up some of the, well, I would say the mists, because they're under retail right now. Like they're a steal, absolutely. And I think they're such a better colorway than the aliens. I'm honestly surprised that they bricked as hard as they did. But if you can afford to put the money in and wait, now is a good time to do it. If you can't, then really I would just kind of evaluate, okay, is this one that I want to get for me? Is this one that I want to get to resell? Is this really going to work right now? Because we're not seeing any of the profits that we're used to. So be careful, stay safe, don't take on too much risk, and this is going to get better. It will pass eventually. If everybody's doing their part with the social distancing and stuff, it will get better. So in the meantime, thanks for watching and everything, and definitely let me know in the comments down below what you would like to see more of. If you would like to see in-depth reviews of the shoes that I've got, if you would like to see more of the Supreme, more of the whatever, yeah, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to keep doing these videos, these larger ones, on Sundays. I'm going to keep talking about the upcoming releases, what I've managed to cop for the last week or so, and any other little shoe news tidbits that I'm excited about. So keep on hustling, and I will see you guys next week.